Hey everyone! Welcome back to Status Teenage. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Sophia.
And today is almost Halloween. We're recording this very, 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 very late into the week.
I'm not feeling too well. I have a cold. It's not COVID, don't worry. I just have a cold. So, I've kind of been pushing this back to when I have a voice to actually speak.
Yeah.
So we're literally recording this like a few hours before it has to go up.
Yeah, so we weren't even gonna make an episode for this week because like so much was going on. I feel like this week was really, really stressful. Sophia got sick. Then we had like Halloween day at school. We had a test and like all this stuff. It was a lot. So, let's go through our weeks very, 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 very briefly because this episode is going to be quite short considering we have a few hours. So
I got my nails done and I died.
Yeah, Sophia got her nails done. She doesn't... Do you even like them? No, right?
I like them. I'm kind of disappointed with the way the thumb turned out. Very disappointed with the way the thumb turned out because I had like a... They're cute. They're just not what I showed the people who did my nails. So, yeah.
I, this week, worked. I actually got off work a couple hours ago. And today was a really, 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 really rough day because I worked on 32 feet of just Crayola markers, all these different like kids books and kids toys and presentation boards, and it was just, it was so annoying. I had to clean and then like take everything out of the inventory and then put it back in the inventory, or just basically put everything back in the inventory. It was a lot. But this week was really stressful considering biology was this week, and yeah, next week I know it's just going to be a lot more easygoing for me because I only have ethics and law, so it's not that bad.
No, my courses all semester kill me. So
no, my courses next week are the easy ones. I have a wisdom tooth consultation in 2 days because my wisdom teeth are impacting my other teeth and it's causing a lot of pressure in my head and it's giving me headaches. Anyway, let's start talking about Halloween, okay? So,
let's just start off by what we're doing for Halloween. What we're dressing up as, what we're doing.
Yeah, so you go first.
I am being a cute little forest elf with our friend Alex and Olivia.
Mm-hmm. I'm being Daphne from Scooby-Doo, and Dara is being Velma.
Our friend Adara.
Yeah, so that's what we're being. So let's do some last minute costume ideas. Number 1, Jojo Siwa.
A rat.
No!
Jojo Siwa is an icon. I don't mean Jojo Siwa is a rat. I mean you should be a rat for Halloween. But Jojo Siwa is not a rat. Jojo Siwa is a queen and we respect her and we bow down to her throne as a LGBTQ icon. It has an icon in general, a Dance Moms icon. Truly a Generation Z icon. She is the mascot for our generation, and I will not take any criticism.
Okay.
She is an icon. She's a mascot for Traction Alopecia.
Thank you. So you can be Harry Potter. You can be a little bee. If you have a baseball hat, a jersey, and a glove, you can be a baseball player. You can dress up in all black and like draw whiskers on your face. And Sophia's currently having a cough attack and she muted herself, but she's having a cough attack anyway.
I'm okay now.
You can be a cat.
If you chop off your nose, you can be Voldemort.
Stop! If you have your mother's old wedding dress and you cover it in red blood, you can be a dead bride.
Ask for your mom's consent first.
If you are bald, be 11. You can be 11 from Stranger Things.
You could be Jeffrey Bezos. You could be 11, and you can be a Thumb from Spy Kids. You could also be Mr. Clean. You could be Dr. Phil. But let's be honest, Jeff Bezos and the Thumb from Spy Kids, they kind of honestly look like the same thing.
Okay, so if you just get a bunch of labels, and just stick them onto a random shirt, you can just be a label man or a label woman.
What does that mean?
Literally nothing. If you have just a random like hat, put a rabbit in it and say you're a magician. If you have time, which you probably won't, put a shirt, have a white shirt, and on it put Error 404, Halloween costume loading, and that's your Halloween costume.
Rip.
Um,
I was sick on the day we were supposed to go to school, so I put on a Champions shirt and tights, just wearing a regular comfy clothes, and I came to school and I told Olivia that I'm the boys from our school, just without the Axe body spray and the homophobic slurs.
yeah. You know what? So I'm not surprised. A lot of people at our school didn't dress up. And when people did dress up, they were like angels or devils, or they were like,
I wanted to dress up so bad, but I was dying, and I literally went home after my second period presentation. So I wanted to dress up, but I could not. Like, I physically could not.
yeah, I dressed up and I went home at lunch and I changed because it was really uncomfortable, honestly. And like tomorrow, I'm probably going to bring a change of clothes because like after the pictures, I'm not going to want to sit in my outfit for like 4 more hours. So I'm just going to bring a change of clothes.
But
And
your outfit looks so comfortable.
It's comfortable, but like the material is really thin. It's going to be cold. Like,
Yeah.
it's just going to
I'm
be really
wearing
cold
tights
tomorrow.
underneath my dress. I'm wearing black tights and I'm rolling them up so you can't see them underneath the dress.
I'll figure it out. I don't know
Just
what
wear
I'm
tights
gonna do.
underneath. You're wearing long pants. You can wear tights
I
underneath.
could. Oh, but I don't like wearing tights. I hate tights. I always wear jeans.
I know, but if you're wearing them underneath so that... Like,
yeah,
you're
but
not
then
gonna
but then if I'm gonna change, like, I could just like take off my pants, but then I have tights on. Ooh.
But then you won't need to change if you have if you have clothes.
I know. I just don't like tights.
Bitch,
I just hate
only you.
tights. I just hate tights. I hate tights. They're so just ew. To me, I
This
just
is
hate
kind of
tights.
sidetracked, but I took a Halls the morning I was at school. And don't do that if you have a mask on, because every time I was breathing, it would like go up my it would like the air would escape my mask and burn my eyeballs. I'm not even joking. I had to like pull down
That
my
happens,
mask
like,
in the
with
middle of the
mint
hallway
gum.
to eat the Halls because my eyes were burning off.
Yeah. That's what happens when I eat mint gum or like chew a mint gum. Yeah, that's what happens.
That's another thing you could be. You could be an eye infection for Halloween. Or just go naked.
No, we don't condone that, because if a little kid goes trick-or-treating and you open the door, you're like, trick or treat, and your genitalia is just exposed.
Well,
like,
if you go to a Halloween party, you're not
don't
giving
go
out candy.
naked.
Huh?
Don't go naked. Don't go at all. What the hell?
What if you're just in your house?
Sophia,
What if
why
you-
are you even like that? Like, don't listen to Sophia. Never listen to Sophia. These entire podcast episodes are literally just like her saying the most stupidest thing
If
and
you
me
dress
having
up
to
if you
cover
go
up for
naked
it.
and you cover up your genitals, you can be, if you like wear like a nude
Go as
underwear,
Adam and Eve, I guess.
if you wear nude underwear, you could just be a Titan from Attack on Titan and just be naked with nude underwear on.
Stop.
But
It's-
only if you're really, really tall. You
Stop.
can only do that if you're really, really tall.
Anyway, so before this episode began, I posted on Instagram this picture of, or like I made this picture. It was like safety rules for Halloween. There are so many rules for Halloween. Do you get like? I don't know what it is. Like I feel like every movie we've seen as a kid, Halloween. Help, she's coughing again. I feel like every movie we've seen as a kid has always like every Halloween movie, there's always been like a kidnapping or like a monster or whatever. I just feel like
Alex came over to my house and he made me watch Girl vs. Monster or some weird shit. Some like old Halloween movie on Disney Channel. You know how they like break into song in the middle of nowhere? Like, I love musicals, but that was hell.
calling all the monsters.
Yes, but that song wasn't even in it.
Whoa, it's so good, that song.
It was just like,
Yeah.
it was the one where they become like monster hunters and they have to kill that kind of like those like 3 like witches or whatever the fuck was a scarecrow.
whatever you're saying, Sophia.
If anybody knows Girl vs. Monster on Disney Channel and you like that movie, you know that the only good bitch is the one with the orange hair the one that the Red Witch takes over her body.
Okay.
She is an icon, and she's the only good character in that movie.
Okay, thank you, Sophia. Okay, thank you, Sophia. So some safety rules that I put on the picture was that you should always, like, I feel like when you're going out, especially like at night for trick-or-treating, always wear something bright so you're easily recognizable, whether that's like a really bright like jacket or like glow sticks like around your wrist or like around your neck, or like a flashlight of some
Uranium.
sort. Yeah, because people just have uranium sitting around anyway. So that. Make sure you wear your mask, even though it like may ruin the way your costume looks. Wear your mask.
Listen, if you're trick or treating, then wear your mask. If you're just out and about, you don't really need to wear your mask. Because if you're interacting with people close in contact, then wear your mask, right? But if you're just like hanging out with your friends in like the forest on Halloween, you don't have to wear your mask.
No, of course. What I'm talking about is like when you're trick-or-treating. Like it's different from when you're like partying or just like hanging out with friends at a house. But if you're trick-or-treating, like wear your mask. You're going to be coming into contact with a lot of people in a lot of different houses.
But actually, if you're handing out candy, don't hand out the candy. Put the candy in front of your house.
Yeah.
In little bowls. That way you don't have to wear your mask all night. People can just come up to your house, take the candy, and go. You don't have to interact with anybody.
And make sure, like, before you have candy, you sanitize, but also check your candy because, like, I don't know if it's still a thing today, and I'm pretty sure it is, but I know when we were younger, like, my parents would always check my candy because it was, like, known that people would put, like, blades in the candy.
You know, I'm pretty sure that's a myth, but still
No, like, it happens. Like, people have done that. But it's just,
but I don't think it happens as often as we think.
Of course not, but you just want to make sure, right? Like, always check your candy, especially if you're a parent and, like, you have a little one.
1 year, my brother got a box of crackers for Halloween.
I got a walnut for Halloween.
A box of whole grain crackers.
Okay, but did he get a walnut? I don't think so.
Olivia, he got it wasn't even just like a tiny box. It was a full box of like that you buy from the grocery store, like a family pack of whole grain crackers from one of my neighbors.
Okay, but I got a walnut. A single walnut that came off the guy's plate because he was eating it. We went trick or treat, and as he was eating his walnuts, he like picked up a walnut off of his plate and just put it in our bags.
I still think the whole grain crackers is funnier.
Okay. Anyway, another thing that I wrote was to always stay on the sidewalks because there is going to be so many people, at least when I don't know, honestly, like I know in our area, like I don't think it's going to be really that big for trick-or-treating. It
depends on where you are.
Yeah, it depends on where you are because like I know when I was younger in my cousin's area there were so many kids trick-or-treating because it was such a young area and like there was a lot of young kids, but our area I feel is a lot older now, so like everyone's like reaching the end of their teen years roughly, so there's not that many there's not like a lot of trick-or-treating that's happening here. But if your area is like really young and there's a lot of kids there and there's a lot of trick-or-treaters, make sure you stay on the sidewalk, never get, like, lost from your group, and never go trick-or-treating alone.
Yeah. Well, if you're going trick-or-treating, you're likely probably, like, really young anyways. And probably not listening to your Also, if you're, like, 17, 18, don't trick-or-treat. If
you're younger, then you're probably gonna, like, hang out with people, or, like, have an adult there with you anyway because you're pretty young. Yeah, I don't really, like, kids our age, I don't think are, like, trick-or-treating. I mean, you're never too old to trick-or-treat. I mean, it's free candy. No, it's free candy. What the hell?
But also, like, you're taking candy away. One, you're taking candy away from children.
Okay, but that depends on how many kids are in your area. Like, for example, if we went trick-or-treating, we wouldn't be taking candy away from any kids because there's, like, no kids around.
But also, it's fucking weird.
I remember like a couple years ago, I want to say like 5 years ago, I had like college students at my door.
But that's weird. Isn't
that weird? But like it's free candy. Why buy it when you can just go and get it?
Because it's like, first of all, it's uncomfortable going trick-or-treating as it's uncomfortable going trick-or-treating as a teenager because people will just like ask you, aren't you a little too old to be trick-or-treating? Shouldn't you be at haunt?
Just say no. Yeah, but haunt is disgusting.
Haunt is gross, but that's besides the point. Also, like,
I went a couple years ago and it was just bad. It was just so bad.
I like it, but I only like it if you can go through the mazes.
Well, I went through I think all of the mazes, I went through the mazes and the houses, and it was like that was the only fun part about it really. Everything else was like pretty boring. I was like screaming at the zombies.
Yeah, that's why Halloween Haunt this year sucks because if you guys live in Canada, you know Canada's Wonderland. Halloween Haunt is the Halloween. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Halloween Haunt is. It's Canada's Wonderland's like Halloween attraction thing where there's like mazes and there's people scaring people. Think of it as like Not Scary Farm in the United States. I don't really know too much about Not Scary Farm, but think of it kind of like that. And this year they're not having any mazes because too close proximity and stuff. But they are having like the scare people like around in costume. So Halloween Haunt is only cool when they're on the mazes, because if you're just walking around doing nothing, like what's there to do? There's nothing to do if you're not going through the mazes. The mazes are the fun part.
A lot of people like go to Haunt and then they like post about it, and it's just so funny to me because like for me, like Haunt was like a thing that you would go to when you were like 13, 14 kind of thing. I just hate big crowds. Like, I imagine, like Haunt is just weird to me. I guess it's just because I never really liked Canada's Wonderland. I'm not, like, a rides person or, like, I liked the mazes there, right? But, like, one thing I also hate is just when people, like, post, like, where they are.
I think that's weird in general. Like, oh, let's
yeah.
go to... I hate, like, it's like when everyone's like, meet at Queens. Like, no one cares. No one cares about you meeting at Queens. Like, don't post in your fucking Snapchat story. Link at Queens. Go to hell.
Not even, or people are like, what's the motive? Like, please, you're so embarrassing.
This isn't even about Halloween anymore. This is people our age fucking suck, man.
Yeah, people are just like, no, because, like, if you want to make plans with somebody, like, contact them directly. Like, why do you want to post?
But if you want to make plans with a large group of people, text them individually. Like, text people you want to invite. You could text a lot of people, you know that, right? You can make a group chat and be like, hey, does anybody want to come to, like, Queens with me?
Yeah. She's coughing again, everyone. She's coughing again.
You can make a group chat and be like, does anyone want to come to Queens with me? Instead of posting on your fucking Snapchat story, be like, link at Queens. No one cares!
Yeah, I don't know, but the reason why I don't think, like, trick-or-treating is, like, weird at our age is because I know nobody would take it seriously. Like, if I went trick-or-treating at my, like, right now, like, I wouldn't take it seriously. Like, I'd probably scream at the person when they open the door. Like, it wouldn't be like a trick-or-treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat, like, that kind of thing. It would literally
Olivia, that's because you're a menace to society. You want it. I was
okay, but no, the thing is when people go to Haunt, it's like, they're serious about it. They're like, yeah, we're at Haunt. Where it's like,
you have to pay money to get in.
Yeah, I know, but if I go, let's go trick-or-treating and just like run down the sidewalk and get candy every once in a while because we're bored, like being like complete menaces, that's different. That's funny. Because you're thinking like traditional, like walking down the sidewalk, going to the door, knock knock knock, trick or treat. Let me explain what my trick-or-treating would be. Literally like running down the sidewalk and running back up and just doing whatever I wanted because it's funny and I'm out. Not like the traditional trick-or-treating.
I would feel so nervous if I went trick-or-treating with you. You would make me so nervous. I was sitting in Starbucks and I texted, and there was like kids in front of me making out. So I texted the group.
You didn't tell me they were making out.
They weren't making out, but they were like cuddling or whatever.
You just said the straights are here.
So I text Olivia. I text our group chat saying the straights are here. And doesn't Olivia say bark at them?
It's
like, I'm
funny.
like in a silent fucking Starbucks, reading my book, drinking my what was
and you were sick too. You were sick.
But I was only a cold, guys. I only have a cold. Don't worry.
It's just COVID, everyone.
I don't have COVID. I have a fucking cold.
She's COVID.
I was sitting inside of a Starbucks drinking my white chocolate mocha. And Olivia's like, it's quiet. And imagine if I just started barking at these people in front of me.
And then she was like, no. And I was like, girl, under your mask. Help. I'm kind of funny, but you just disregard my comedy, so.
Olivia scares me.
Why?
Anyways,
why do I scare
don't
you?
Take Olivia places.
Literally, what do I do that scares you?
What do you mean? You just want me to bark at people!
Okay, but But everybody on TikTok is like, bark, bark. Like, it's not like you haven't heard it before. It's not like I just came up with, hey, you should bark at this person.
I know, but I was in a quiet fucking... But you would do it is a difference. You would just do it out of nowhere. You have done it out of nowhere. You've done it.
No.
In quiet places, you have barked at people. Olivia, I was there.
Give me one time.
I can't remember the exact time, but I vividly remember us being in one store, and you fucking barked at someone.
You know what it probably was? Dollarama. I think
it was Tim Hortons.
No.
Wait, what were we doing at Dollarama?
I don't know. Like, recently when we were all hanging out. She's coughing everyone. She's coughing. I'm gonna announce it every time you're coughing.
I didn't know what
you know when
like she's coughing everyone.
You know when like 4-year-olds cough. That's what she looked like. When they go like, everybody look up a picture of like a 4-year-old. Let me see if what I'm telling you is correct. I want everyone to look up a 4-year-old coughing.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, and you see the image of the children coughing. That's what Sophia looked like.
How do you cough? Cough for me if you cough so elegantly.
That's how I cough.
So you cough into your hand.
Or my arm or whatever. It wasn't...
If you're sick, though... I'm like,
no, because you bring your tongue out and you like...
Because I'm dry coughing. I'm like sick coughing. Coughing normally, like, you're like, cough. That was not a cough.
Yeah, but why do kids...
Like
no, the thing is with kids, they cough like that no matter what. They always cough like...
Okay, but I don't cough like that no matter what, because I'm not a kid. I cough like that because I'm sick. Why are you showing me pictures of babies? Stop.
Because they're coughing.
Be a baby for Halloween. If I was a costume, if I was the embodiment of a costume, Olivia, guess what I'm going to say?
I don't even want to know. Everyone pause and skip like 12
I was
seconds.
going to say a witch. Relax. What do you think I was going to say?
You're probably going to say like Mr. Morningstar, Lucifer Morningstar, but instead of Lucifer Morningstar, I would be Lilith.
Let's talk about bad Halloween costumes.
Okay, bad Halloween costume.
The couple's costumes that are like socket and plug.
Salt and pepper.
All cultural appropriation. Let's not do that anymore.
Yeah, can we stop? That's
it's maybe if you're 2000. Let it go. Because if you're like 5 in year 2000, we'll let it go. If you are 16, 17, 18, 15, 14, and if you're any age and you're doing it now and your parents haven't stopped you, if you're younger, it's on your parents. If it's older, it's on you. Don't do cultural appropriation.
Yeah. That's not cool. Yeah, don't be racist. Do not be racist.
Can we retire the bad... Like, if you're gonna be a devil or an angel, do it good.
Yeah, no, because it's literally always, like, red tights with a red tutu, red crop top, and then, like, this ugly red halo, and then it's the same thing for an angel, but in just, like, white.
If you're gonna do it good. Get, like, a crazy, like, dress, or, like... Get, like, one of those, like, halos that go around the back of your head and make it, like, pointy and shit. Make it cool! Must
I say, I'm excited for Halloween, but I also kind of want it to be over with because, like, I don't know, like, Halloween just isn't as fun as it was when we were younger. Or that's my opinion. Obviously, because we're, like, older.
I disagree. I love dressing up, and if you don't dress up for Halloween, then you have given up, all fun in your life.
Yeah, but some people don't even dress up for Halloween. Like, some people just, like...
you're not a fun person
No,
anymore.
like, some people, like, just don't... I don't know, celebrate Halloween. Like, some people just don't do it.
If you don't dress up for Halloween, you have given up all fun in your life.
Some people don't dress up for Halloween.
And that's sad.
Some people don't dress up for Halloween.
And that's sad.
some people don't dress up for Halloween because of their culture or their religion, Sophia. And you're like, that's sad.
Unless you have a cultural reason. Unless it's like Christian and you're like super Christian, you're like, I don't want to dress up for Halloween because of the devil. Shut the fuck up. That's not including you. But if you have like an actual like religious like reason why you don't want to dress up for Halloween, that's one thing. If you're just tired of dressing up for Halloween, then you're a sad human and you have given up faith in your... If you have once dressed up for Halloween and you no longer dress up because you're like, I don't want to dress up anymore. It's boring. I don't care for Halloween anymore. You are a sad human.
I mean, like, sometimes it just gets tiring, like, thinking of new ideas every year.
Plan ahead.
I mean, for me, like, I don't know if I'm going to do anything next year because I'm going to be in uni next year. So, like, I don't know.
Then you can pull out the sexy costumes.
No.
Gotta evolve.
No. You know,
Yeah.
you know what my coworker's being?
What?
A sexy train conductor.
That is iconic. Be a sexy Thomas the Tank Engine.
No. No.
Please, because someone, and then like it's like a sexy outfit, and then you just have your face painted like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Nobody do that.
I saw someone on my TikTok that's like, I'm a sexy Karl Marx for Halloween.
Girl, Karl Marx is everywhere for you.
I love it. You know what? People shit on sexy costumes, but I think sometimes they're the most creative ones. If you are sexy Thomas the Tank Engine, sexy Karl Marx, you are on the top tier person list in my mind.
Sexy vending machine. Yeah.
I don't know how you make that sexy, but
You show collarbones, duh.
when you are in grade 3 and you show off your collarbones, all the teachers are like, oh my god, you're too scandalous for school.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think this episode's kind of gone unhinged. Oh my god, Olivia. Olivia just keeps showing me people in angel devil costumes. One, Jamie and Alex are going as Playboy bunnies.
Wait.
Anyways, this episode's gone kind of unhinged, but
I dropped my phone, oh no.
I think we should leave off now, Olivia. What do you think?
Everyone, just stay safe for Halloween, okay? Eat your candy. Enjoy.
Protect your drinks.
Your candy. Yes.
Don't
Oh my
get
gosh.
roofied.
Protect your drinks. Do not go to a party with people you do not trust. Like, always make sure that there's somebody there that's your designated driver if you're gonna get, overly drunk. So, yeah. Stay safe, everyone.
And the most important... Oh, well, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, follow us on YouTube. We're Status Teenage everywhere. DM us. Tell us what you're doing for Halloween.
Yeah,
us what
I
you're
actually
dressing up
want
as.
to hear. Like, I want to hear, like, how it's different in like, other places in the world,
Send
It's
us your
interesting.
costumes if you want. I would really love to see them. I need ideas for next year now.
Oh my
'cause
gosh,
I'm planning ahead.
please send us your costumes.
And
I beg.
As always, stay safe. Get vaccinated, or at least wear your mask. And don't die.
It's so morbid every time you say don't die. But anyway, that is
It's
all.
your weekly reminder to avoid death, if possible.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye everybody. Stay safe tomorrow. Happy Halloween. Bye-bye.
Bye.